My name is Josh with Late Start Piano, and today we're going to be going over a simple but effective rhythmic pattern that you can use in your improvisations and something that you will definitely encounter in real written down music as well. It's pretty simple, but it adds a lot of emotion, it adds a lot of movement to whatever it is that you're playing. So maybe if you feel like your chord patterns are pretty stagnant, there's not a lot of motion, this is something that you can add in to easily add more emotion and again, just more energy to your playing. So we'll be looking at just a 1, 5, 6, 4. Those are the chords we'll be using. We'll be showing this in C major just to make it simple. And a lot of people, what they will do, especially if you're new at the piano, you don't really know what's going on yet, you will play something maybe like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, back to 1. And that sounds good. I mean, you're playing the correct notes, you're playing actual chords that are from a certain scale, so it makes sense. You're not playing things randomly. But as you can tell, it probably sounds pretty boring, not a lot of things going on. So what we can do in the right hand, first of all, is we can play chord inversions. All an inversion is taking the notes of a chord and playing it in a different order. So this was our C major root position. We could also play it C major first inversion. We could also play C major second inversion. And then we're back at the root. And of course, you can do that with all the chords, not just C major. So we were using C major, G major, A minor, and F major. So we can invert all of those. We'll start off in C major root position. Then we'll play that G major first inversion. Then we'll go to A minor, root position. And then F major first inversion again. And already you can kind of tell that it sounds a little bit better. So this was the original way that we played. And here's with the chord inversions. It sounds a lot smoother. You're not really moving your hand as much either, so it should be easier because you're more kind of in one spot. And the notes you're playing are closer together. We're not jumping way down here to play F or way up here to play F. We're already here, so we're just moving our fingers instead of jumping down or jumping up, right? So that's the first thing you want to get down. If you're not used to chord inversions, just work on this until you feel pretty good. Left hand, we're going to keep it real simple. We're just going to play the root of whatever chord we're playing. Now that we have that down, we're just playing the roots. In the left hand, we have our chord inversions down in the right hand. Next step we're going to do is start adding the actual rhythm, the main point of the video, right? So what we're going to do is going to be in 4/4 time. So we're going to be counting 1, 2, 3, 4. And what we want to be aware of and conscious of is the ands in between the beats, also known as subdivisions, right? So we can play, here's beat 1, 2, 3, 4. We can also count in between that. So we can go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. And you want to start thinking about music in these subdivisions and breaking the beat down into smaller portions. Because that's really where the rhythm comes in, and that's where we can add some energy and some momentum to our playing. So what we're going to do is we're going to be playing on the and of 2 and the and of 4, okay, in the left hand. So right hand, we're going to be playing on beats 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, back to 1. And then the left hand, we're going to be playing on beats 1, the and of 2, 3, and then the and of 4. Okay, so 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. So we'll actually be changing chords on beats 1 and 3. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And then again, the left hand will be playing on beats 1, the and of 2, and the and of 4. So really slow. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. And again, that already can build a lot of momentum. You can hear that in your playing. We're not just 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? This one has a little bit of rhythm, a little bit of momentum, and again, just that overall energy that we're looking for. And really that's being supplied, the energy and the momentum on those ands of, and then leading right into the next chord or the next note, right? So I would just work on this and I would take it through different orders. Maybe you want to switch up the progression a little bit. Maybe we'll do a 1, 1, 6. Maybe then we go to the 5. Then maybe we want to do the 1 again. Right? Or maybe we want to do the 1, then we'll go to the 6 again, maybe the 4, maybe the 2 just for fun, back to the 1. But switch up the notes, take this through different keys as well. Maybe we want to do this in G major, 1, 4, 5, 6, or some other chord progression, and just work on that rhythm. Work on that rhythm, work on those hand coordination pieces, right? Because your hands are playing at different times. You're also working on chords. You're working on different inversions. And if you take this through other keys, now you're also working on your transposing skills. You're working on your scales because you're playing in different keys. A lot of things can be good for you if you're new to the piano and you need some baseline level of skill. Right, this is a great exercise that you can do. Even if you've never touched the piano before, just start with these chords. Start off with root position. Then you can add in the inversions, right? These are things you can learn in 10 minutes, 5 minutes. Or whatever it is that you want to do. Then you can add in the left hand after that. Go very slowly. Use a physical metronome if that's helpful for you as well. All of those things will help you increase your piano skills. So with all that said, I am offering lessons right now via Zoom. I specialize in the adult beginners who have never played piano before. If that's you, leave me a comment down below. Set up a time and day to teach you lessons and unlock your musicality so that you can be creative and actually play the piano and show off to yourself and your friends. My name is Josh. Again, I hope you have a great rest of your week.